Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat datang di INDRA SFN channel. Halo guys, apa kabar Anda semua di sana? Tentunya hari ini aku sangat berbahagia sekali karena kita dapat bertemu lagi di video ini, dan aku sangat berharap semoga kita semua dalam keadaan baik-baik saja, dalam keadaan sehat selalu, dalam keadaan bahagia. Amin. Guys, hari ini ada pembahasan yang menarik menurut aku dan aku sangat ingin mereaksinya guys ya. Karena selama ini aku sangat mengetahui bahwa video yang sering aku reaksi tentang Malaysia, bahwa Malaysia itu adalah salah satu negara yang terindah dan juga negara aman dan juga bersih ya guys ya. Selama aku mereaksinya, itulah yang aku lihat. Dan juga nilai tambahnya adalah keramahan masyarakat di sana guys. Nah, masyarakat asli Malaysia itu memang sangat ramah-ramah. Itulah selama ini yang aku ketahui dari video-video yang aku reaksi. Nah, kali ini ada salah satu pengakuan dari orang asing guys. Ia adalah orang asing. Dan ketika ditanya apakah dia suka dengan negara Malaysia, apakah Malaysia itu termasuk negara yang bersih, apakah Malaysia itu termasuk negara yang aman, malah dia katakan bahwa negara Malaysia adalah salah satu tempat yang tidak dia sukai dan tidak bersih. Nah, aku tak habis pikir guys, kenapa dia mengatakan hal itu. Aku sangat ingin tahu apa penyebab dia mengatakan itu, dan negara seperti apa sih yang ia inginkan dari kebersihannya guys. Aku sangat penasaran guys, kenapa dia cakap hal itu. Padahal udah paling bersih pun masih dianggap tak berarti di matanya guys ya. Oke, sebelum kita mereaksinya, alangkah baiknya bagi kalian yang belum support, silahkan subscribe terlebih dahulu dan aktifkan notifikasi bel agar tidak ketinggalan update video terbaru dari channel ini. Dan langsung saja kita mereaksi, jom langsung lah guys, karena aku sudah sangat penasaran dengan video ini. Ini dia.
No.
I was a bit afraid that it's gonna be too much, you know.
It's a pity if they don't like.
Everywhere you can find problems, you know, and Malaysia is not an exception.
While we're based in Thailand, we're showing you the beauty of Southeast Asia, and now we're in the capital city of Malaysia, in Kuala Lumpur. I've been doing the street interviews and we're meeting a lot of interesting people along the way. I have to be honest with you, sometimes I leave some negative comments, some negative responses out of the video because I want to give you some positive vibes. Now, in this episode, I'm gonna leave everything in. Unfiltered episode is gonna be, so we leave in the good but also the bad stuff that people are saying, so we get a really good raw idea of what Malaysia is like. Are you a tourist?
Yeah. Retired.
Are you retired here in Malaysia?
I usually stay in Thailand, but I come here sometimes.
How long have you been here now?
A couple of weeks.
Yeah. In Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah.
What is Malaysia like for?
I think it grows on you. I think you don't like it at first, and then as you see the diversity and everything, it gets better, I think.
Yeah.
But when you first see it, I think that's why they don't have many tourists, I think.
Yeah.
Because you first look at it, it doesn't look good.
Oh, you think the
I
first?
think the initial impression is not very good.
And when did you arrive here the first time? Which year, let's say?
I don't know. I'm pretty old. I don't know. You have to go back pretty long, a couple 20 years ago or something. Yeah.
Do you remember coming here the first time?
Yeah, I didn't like it. I mean, I just passed through it.
Okay.
And then the last time I came here, I stayed a month and a half or so, 2 months.
Oh, wow.
Then I went back to Thailand for a couple of months, and then I just came back for a couple of weeks.
So you kind of liked it so much to wanted to come back?
I like it better now. I'm a vegetarian too.
Oh yeah.
Thailand's it's hard to be a vegetarian.
They have tofu and all that, but it's
they don't eat it. They don't like it. Yeah.
So yeah, for a vegetarian, it's heaven here.
Oh yeah, they got you see right there. They got tempeh, you know.
Yeah. From soybeans, I believe it's.
Yeah.
I think
It's good. Yeah.
Loose from the food. What's the best thing about Malaysia?
I'd say the diversity of culture.
Yeah.
Because especially coming from Thailand, because everybody's the same, you know.
Okay.
And you're always the outside small minority, and you know, it's always like, you know, it's nice, but this you have more, you know, diversity, so you feel more at home here. You don't feel singled out in Malaysia. You know?
I'm coming from the Netherlands. It's also very diverse, but I do see sometimes that some groups cannot go with each other. Do you feel that it's more united here?
I don't know if it's more united, because a lot of them are prejudiced against each other, but I mean, it's just an automatic diversity, though. If you're a tourist, you're not going to be cubicled, cubbyholed away. Yeah.
As a first-time tourist, what advice would you give us?
If you book a hotel online, make sure it has a window, because most of them don't. All the cheap rooms have are without a window. That never happens in Thailand. Some of them pretty nice hotels, you know. But they'll give you if you go the lower class room, there's a good chance it won't have a window.
Wow, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Hey, and how about the environment here? Do you think it's clean?
No. This is pretty good. Here you go to. I went to another area, Chowkit. It's a real Indian. Just like India, the garbage everywhere.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. They have Indian ghettos here. They're just like India.
A message maybe to the world or some wisdom that you like to share with us?
I was just watching a psychic prediction from an astrologer. I don't usually go for that stuff, but lately I check into it a little bit because things are so weird, you know. Her name's Joni Patrice. She's really famous, and she said there's going to be big catastrophe coming to Malaysia.
Oh, really?
This area of the world. She's got it all mapped out. 18.5-year cycle and all this stuff. So keep your eyes open.
Keep your eyes open. Okay. Well, I promise to leave everything in, so we leave this in as well. Hopefully we can prove you wrong. You told me off camera you've been here only for, let's say, a full day. So can I ask you for the first impressions here in Malaysia?
Actually, yeah, I really like Malaysia so far, especially, of course, the city. I was a bit afraid that it's gonna be too much, you know, especially for the first time, because it's Asia, of course, different culture.
So first time in Asia also?
I was just in Sri Lanka before, a few years ago. But since, this time I go for longer period of time, so that's why I was a bit skeptical. But so far, I'm really happy. I feel like the vibe is really great. I also feel safe, which is important information if you travel alone.
Yeah, you do travel alone.
Yes, and I travel solo. I use Grab a lot, so which is very handy.
I think it's very handy and also quite affordable here in
exactly. It's very easy.
It's a taxi service, we have to say, actually, if people don't know. Is it clean?
I think, I mean, comparing with some other, probably it is slightly better, but it depends on which district do you go. I haven't discovered much. I'm staying quite far away from the city center, near Regalia. I mean, these touristic places are clean.
What else are you going to do? How long are you going to be here in Malaysia?
Approximately 2-3 weeks. So I still have 3 nights here in Kuala Lumpur, and then I plan to go to Langkawi, Singapore, and to Indonesia. I have approximately 2 months.
KL, let's say it's 3 days. Do you think that's enough?
I don't think so. I mean, I booked 5 nights in total. I'm planning to go to Malacca for a day trip tomorrow, I think, but I still feel a little bit jet lagged, so I'm taking more easy. Everything. So my itinerary is not that busy, let's say.
Good way to start your journey, the 2 months journey. That's amazing. Do you have a message maybe to the world or some wisdom to share with us?
Just go and explore. The world is waiting for us.
How long have you been in Malaysia?
1 week.
Where have you been?
Stay 1 more week.
Oh, you stay 1 more week. And where have you been?
Crab Island, Klang, Fish Market, Selangor, Malawati.
Yeah, so you have a good impression, I think, of Malaysia. How is it? Because we're wondering, we have mixed stories always, like good and bad. How do you like it so far?
I find people very kind. People talk with everybody, and each religion, Muslim take us in the car, and Malaysian people also. We have some friends now in Selangor.
We have a Chinese friend, very friendly guy. Yes.
So
we met many people, many kind people.
Yeah, all lovely locals.
Yeah.
From all over, like. Any religion?
Of course.
What is something that maybe unpleasant is for you here in Malaysia?
I can tell you alcohol. Alcohol in a Muslim party. If you go to a restaurant or a hotel, you don't have beer or wine. It's a pity.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Belgium.
in Belgium. You have
We
everywhere.
like.
Yeah.
It's a pity.
Yeah.
If they don't like, they don't drink. But
Yeah.
we like.
Yeah.
And we are not Muslims.
So,
So,
look out for the Indian, especially the Chinese. You can always buy.
yeah,
From
we
the
know,
Chinese,
We
so.
know.
What's the best thing that's happened to you in this country?
For me, Batu Cave.
Yeah?
It was amazing.
Batu
So
Cave.
great.
To make her happy.
Do you have a message to the world or some wisdom to pass on?
Travel, visit the world.
Every countries are so nice. Yes, people have to travel and discover the other.
How long have you been here?
2 or 3 days.
Is this your first time?
Actually, no.
Iran,
It's my second time.
Why did you come back?
I really liked Kuala Lumpur.
How long is your trip?
It's going to be 7 days only.
Yeah, and then back to Iran? Or?
Yeah.
What's the best thing so far in Malaysia that happened to you?
I really liked the seafood here.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm a kind of
Makanan
greedy
laut,
person, but yeah.
Oh, the food here in general is delicious, isn't it?
Yeah, I like the food here, and as I told you, specifically the seafood.
Being here for the second time, is there something still that you miss here or something that maybe you like to be changed?
I kind of have problems with their driving.
Ah.
You know, they're not that careful.
Yeah.
But you know, I just said in comparison with the other places I have visited, I've been living actually. I had been living in Germany for 1 year.
Okay.
And it was a totally different place.
Yeah.
The rules and everything regarding the traffic, as I said, they stick to rules.
Yeah.
Or maybe as far as I experienced things.
As a foreigner, you look around and you see this.
Yeah.
And here in Malaysia,
Things are a bit more comfortable, you know. Fair to say.
do you think it's clean, Malaysia, overall? It's clean and safe?
For the safety, I can give kind of 100%. But for cleanliness, it needs some improvement.
Okay.
For sure.
Like what and where, you mean?
You know, you can see some, for example, homeless people here and there, and sometimes when you walk, for example, down the streets here, you see even they sleep at night beside the street, and then, you know, things have to be really better. They have to be improved. And about that cleanliness we were talking, I just said, poor people, homeless people, and even you can see garbage around. Sometimes they eat something and just they leave the remaining there, you know. But everywhere you can find problems, you know, and Malaysia is not an exception.
Yeah. That's it. I think that's a good sum up. Do you have a message to the world or some wisdom to pass on?
A message to the world. You mean to encourage them to come here, or
Maybe. No, that's up to you. You can say anything. It can be about Iran. It can be about anything.
Yeah. First of all, about my country, you know, I talked about here and the problems here, but I should say we have problems in our country too, Iran, and I hope those problems will be solved. And it's kind of difficult for people, I mean, to live, to travel, to enjoy their lives. I hope these problems will be solved, and I wish health, wealth, and joy for everybody on the planet.
For those who are outside of Malaysia and are interested to visit Malaysia, I can 100% tell you that the good things about Malaysia are outnumbering big time the negative things that have been mentioned in this video. To all the Malaysian people who have been watching for the first time, I'm sorry this episode was a little bit negative, or I had a hint of negativity. I have been making a lot of positive videos about Malaysia, and hopefully I'll be able to carry on making positive videos about your beautiful country and its people and its food. Anyway, thank you so much for watching till the very end. I would like to say from the capital city of Malaysia, in Kuala Lumpur, bye for now and stay champ.
Dan demikian tadi video yang baru saja kita reaksi tentang beberapa turis asing yang memiliki cerita dan juga pengalamannya saat berada di Malaysia. Ada pula tadi yang mengatakan tentang kurang nyaman dengan ketidakbersihan negara Malaysia, entah itu di mana ya, lihat aku juga kurang paham ya guys ya. Tapi kalau kita berpikir positif ya guys ya, biarlah mereka mengatakan hal itu, biarlah mereka memiliki sudut pandangnya sendiri, biarlah mereka memiliki pola pikirnya sendiri guys ya. Namun ketika kita mendengarkan keluhan-keluhan dari mereka, apa itu tentang kebersihan yang kurang baik di sana, tentunya ini akan dapat memperbaiki kelemahan di suatu kawasan termasuk Malaysia guys ya. Apabila ada orang yang mengatakan tentang kelemahan dari negara tersebut, jadi dengan mudah dapat memperbaikinya. Jangan hanya ini guys ya, banyak orang yang bilang Malaysia itu bersih, Malaysia itu indah dengan senyuman, dengan pujian dan lain-lain ya guys ya. Padahal dalam hatinya itu masih ini ya, tersimpan sesuatu hal atau pertanyaan-pertanyaan atau juga kekurangan-kekurangan yang dimiliki negara itu guys. Nah, kalau tidak disampaikan tentunya kita tidak tahu apa saja yang menjadi kekurangan di negara kita. Nah, dengan adanya komentar-komentar seperti ini tentu sangat mudah untuk melihat sisi apa sih yang menjadi kekurangan negara tersebut. Namun tidak semua yang mengatakan hal-hal yang negatif tentang Malaysia. Ada juga di sini yang berpendapat bahwa negara Malaysia adalah negara yang indah dan terbukti ia sudah beberapa kali mengunjungi Malaysia dan tidak ada penyesalan. Jadi biarlah turis-turis asing ini memiliki pola pikirnya, memiliki penilaiannya sendiri tentang sesuatu objek seperti itu guys. Baiklah, demikian tadi video aku, semoga Anda semua terhibur dengan video ini dan mohon maaf jika ada kesalahan dan kekurangan. Jadikan ini sebuah pelajaran bagi kita semua untuk masa depan yang lebih baik. Dan akhir kata, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.